Last time on Danganronpa V3, killing Harmony.
It wouldn't matter where the harrow...
The harrow?
It wouldn't matter where the harrow... Oh, my off. Off.
I'm sorry.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned. I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. It's just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal, no matter where they connected. Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is still trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
The sacrifice that Maki is talking about must be... She plans to sacrifice all our lives in order to kill Kokichi. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
What?
Yeah, we do. Kinda.
Every legal game I've played, does indeed suggest that you should do that, so, what do you mean?
Kazooie.
There it is.
And then the Monokuma and Cubs Theater segment began. But with all the Monocubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible.
Oh no.
And so, the curtain quickly fell.
Oh no.
What a shame.
Wow.
All right,
Cool.
that's that then.
Why even included it?
Well, you know, I guess it's a routine at this point.
Very strange.
Some of the potions. Some of the potions. Multiple potions, master.
Poison seller. I desire only your strongest poison.
Yeah.
My strongest poisons would kill you, Trevor.
They're too strong for you. Poison seller. I am going into battle, and I need only your strongest poison.
After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't glass.
Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote and then poured it into Kokichi's mouth because he was infuriating up until the very last moment.
Oh, God. Can you imagine? Jesus. I'm just waiting for it. Oh, Kokichi stole it.
The gimmick of this murder case isn't the unknown victim, but rather the unknowable culprit!
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Disillusion Plays Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony, where we play the games and do the voices.
Spike Chunsoft.
Yeah.
Copyright Spike Chunsoft Co. All rights limited. All rights reserved. New game, load game, quit.
I was going to say, all rights limited doesn't sound like a very compelling legal statement.
Copyright Spike Chunsoft Co. Limited. All rights reserved. I missed out the Team Danganronpa bit. I'm sorry.
New game, load, quit.
New
Thank
game,
you.
load, quit. New game, load game, quit.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Pete.
And I'm Taylor.
Nice. Now my intro's been hijacked by Pete.
It was
Let's
all
jump
my
on
fault.
in, shall we? Well, you carried it on. You read all the other stuff.
I'm a terrible human being.
Damn.
I wouldn't go that far.
Loading. Oh no, straight onto Himiko.
Pete, this is why you get hit with the everything you buy will go on sale the next day curse.
But what about the exisals?
But what about the exisals?
That's a short episode, Taylor.
If Kokichi wasn't the mastermind, how do you control them so easily? He just used Mio's remote control, right?
Miu's?
Use remote control? So the remote that Kokichi was using was made by Miu?
Oh, you didn't know?
No.
Miu not only invented the electro bomb and the electro hammer, she also made a remote control that can hijack any electronic device, including Kibo. In fact, it was specifically for Kibo, actually.
Wait, what?
Just like law drop.
Kokichi just slapped a receiver on each of the exisals and took them for a spin.
Hey, isn't it a bit unfair to tell them all that?
Fairness has nothing to do with it. I offered up that info purely out of spite. Spite towards you for trying to usurp the mastermind's role and take over the game.
Boom.
Well, Whatever. It's more interesting to defeat an enemy who plays dirty anyway.
What's going on? It seems like they're actually fighting.
There's no doubt about it. Kokichi isn't the mastermind.
We were just being dragged around by Kokichi's lies the whole time?
Oh, wow, what a shock.
Wow. Wow.
What were you trying to accomplish by pretending to be the mastermind, Kokichi?
Yeah. Now you're gonna be all quiet? Oh, this is so frustrating.
I think Kokichi is probably one of the biggest trolls I can think of in any video game I have ever played.
Complete dick. I hate him.
A troll.
Then if he's not the mastermind, who is?
Why are you so certain there's even a mastermind to begin with?
What? What do you mean?
Why, that's on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know. But I want to know.
The real mastermind is not Kokichi. Who could it be?
Shuichi Saihara.
Wait a minute.
I'm just waiting for it to be like, we gotta pick the answer. It's like, oh
Oh,
god.
Jesus.
I was thinking it was Junko Enoshima. But that can't be it. She's dead. We never come into contact with her. So, who's done this? Who planned this killing game?
Anyway, this conversation has flown off the rails. Let's get things back on track. See what I did there? This class trial is to figure out who the culprit is, not the mastermind.
But we can't figure it out because you don't even know who the friggin' culprit is.
Yeah.
Shh! Shush! So, yeah! Get to talking!
I agree, but before we
Wait, why did I say but?
I agree. Before we worry about who the mastermind is, or what my intent is, let's figure out the culprit.
But Monokuma doesn't know who it is. How is he supposed to confirm the results?
We don't need to worry about that. Let's just leave the decision-making to Monokuma. But you still gotta run the class trial, too. So, no mistakes, okay?
Are you trying to get me to do something?
You've been watching us all say... God dang it. You've been watching us solve all these cases, but you can't be a spectator anymore. You're gonna participate in the class trial from here on out.
What?
Huh?
So, let's resume this class trial. Monokuma, you gotta use your brain too. This will be the final class trial! Me versus Monokuma!
You versus Monokuma?
When I play a game, I intend to win. But what's considered winning in this game? Beating the other players? No. Beating the game's mastermind is the true victory. And that's how I'll win. That's why I decided to challenge Monokuma. If I can deceive Monokuma till the very end, then I'll be the winner.
Fucking freak.
You're dragging us around like this just so you can win a game? I would really hate to play Monopoly with you.
Oh boy.
I'm not gonna do the rest, don't worry.
I hate you.
It's like my favorite troll video. I love it.
That takes me back.
At least you all knew what I was doing that time.
As I suspected, your thought process defies all logic.
But since the outside world is in total ruin, This game is the only entertainment we have. At least I can enjoy this game to the fullest and feel good winning.
I feel like I would have asked Miyu to like make video games or something like that. Like that probably would have been the best way to keep from getting bored.
But she'd just make sex games though, right? Which surely after a while you would get fed up of it.
Yeah.
You really are a remnant of despair. Your way of thinking is just chaotic.
Actually, I retract my previous statement. If you recall, she did introduce the idea of the video game, and then she was going to kill someone in it.
That's true.
So,
oh, that is true.
Like, maybe not such a good idea.
A remnant of despair? Whatevs! Let's just get this started. If the students or Monokuma don't know who the culprit is, then I'm the win.
Don't underestimate. Don't underestimate me. Or Shuichi and the others, for that matter.
Oh.
What?
What?
It's just like a remnant of despair to try and assume control of the game. But these kids are all that's left of Hub's Peak Academy. If you think they're gonna make this easy for you, you better think again! Whose side are you taking? Side? Isn't it obvious? Monokuma joins your party!
Ultimate Despair Headmaster.
Okay.
Yeah? Who invited you? Now, let's join forces and unravel the truth behind this case.
Well, we were going to do it anyway. Although I'm missing the sound effect that happens when somebody joins your party.
Or so you think. It'll be there.
Let's just ignore Monokuma. His actions are always beyond comprehension.
Yeah, let's just focus on the case.
I am disappointed that there wasn't an animation where he like jumped out of the chair and went onto his own little podium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, be quiet so we can ignore you. Now, where should we start? We've already established what Kokichi is after.
He's just gonna keep talking anyway, isn't he? Kind of like Taylor.
In my experience, whenever you learn a new fact, you learn something else along with it.
Yes, let's look for that.
You warmed up to him real fast. I guess you are both robots.
So, another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now.
Yeah, what piece of evidence?
What piece of evidence, Shuichi? Would you care to elaborate?
But what piece of evidence? We'll have to find out next week, ladies and gentlemen.
I suppose Kokichi's clothes being in the toilet's a bit strange.
Where is it? This one.
I don't get why they're there.
What was the most recent bit of evidence that we got?
Well, it was the video.
I suppose actually, wait.
It
you
was
don't
the murder video.
I'm being stupid. You
Yeah,
don't,
you
you
don't
don't
get-
receive.
yeah.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Like the last piece that we received was the video.
Let's see if they give any more context clues.
So another truth comes out. That piece of evidence makes more sense now. The evidence that I couldn't wrap my head around.
God damn it!
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Oh crap.
So not that one. The one that he was confused about. I mean, that one is confusing.
He was No, was it the antidote? No. Was it the strychnine poisoning? Was it poison? Was it antidote? Was it something to do with that?
Well, we've only just learned about the fact that Monokuma doesn't know what's going on.
yeah.
Isn't that that's the revelation, right?
Yeah.
So the additional context.
Or is it the video? Because now we found out that Kokichi's goal is to try to trick Monokuma? I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess.
What is the question? Oh.
If he doesn't know who the
Okay,
culprit is,
got it.
the video does suggest it.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Do you know what, Taylor? You make a really good point of like, when it gets to that bit, we really should just reveal the question, because quite often the question is phrased differently to the dialogue that leads up to it. That gives more of a
I just
freaking
remembered
clue.
the last time this happened, yeah.
Yeah, no, you're dead right. You're dead right, and I always forget. Okay.
Let's discuss the video of Kaito being crushed by the hydraulic press.
Ah, yes, we get to see it in detail
yes,
again.
Lovely.
Sploosh.
Kokichi said he filmed that video to prove he was not the victim. But we know that Kokichi was trying to mislead Monokuma. So what about the video? It's pretty strange to present evidence that condemns you after all.
Then, what kind of mistake was Kokichi trying to get me to make?
Maybe he crushed Kaito with the hydraulic press so the cause of death would be unknown.
But if that were the only objective, there would be no need to film it. Discovering the crushed body would have been enough. No need to show us the film.
That's true. I guess you're starting to fit in after all. If you get any cuter, I'm gonna hug you.
And I'll explode in your face.
Huh? Really?
I'll stab you with 1,000 javelins.
There must be a reason you went out of your way to show us the body being crushed.
No reason, really. No reason, really. That's just my twisted personality.
You're lying again, Kokichi. There's a method to your madness. If you wanted Monokuma to make a mistake, then showing us the video, it must be something to do with trying to fool Monokuma. Taking the video of the murder but keeping the victim's identity hidden. What does it show? What doesn't it show?
No, here we go again.
Fudge.
So the question:
no.
what can't be identified even after watching the? I guess who did it? The culprit?
C-U-L no.
Motive? No.
Motive would fit.
I mean, victim would fit.
Yeah. Let's try.
Oh, there is a V.
There is a V.
Okay. So V. Where is the V?
It's coming slowly.
Oh my.
There.
Shit. Where?
It's
Is it
Right.
this-
To the right. To the right.
right.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna. It'll.
Right. Go down a bit. Oh.
There. Okay.
Victim then.
All right.
Got it! The victim.
Huh?
Is it even possible? No, that's a question for later. For now, we know that if you show the moment of Kaito's death, of course it would lead us to believe he died. Even if we can't positively identify the body, we would still believe Kaito was the victim. And that might be exactly the mistake Kokichi was going for.
What?
Does that mean the victims were switched?
Yeah, the switched? Switched?
Then it was some other dead body that got crushed by the hydraulic press?
Oh God, do you think your theory's going to come back into it
About
then?
the wax,
the wax
the
guy.
wax models, maybe. If that does come into
That
it,
will
I'm
be
gonna have no
Big
freaking idea
brain!
anymore. Because it's just because the thing is, it's gonna throw out some of our previous assumptions, isn't it?
Again.
Again.
They flushed Kaito down the toilet.
What?
Where would he even have got another... Where would he even get another body?
Oh no. There should be plenty to choose from if you reuse the body of a former victim.
That too.
If there was an unknown body, then we could guess the victim was switched. But too bad. Switching the victims was impossible.
Really getting the money's worth out of this shot, aren't they?
Yep. The footage showed the body being crushed. When in the footage would they have been able to switch the victim?
Well, you just pause the recording.
And we already established that the footage was not doctored in any way. The camera doesn't have any editing functions, just play, record, and pause. Monokuma also said that no computer was used to edit the footage. Remember?
Couldn't you pause the recording?
Yeah, actually.
Because the thing does stop. The hydraulic presser seems like it
sort of
stops before
for
then it goes down really fast.
But the thing is that like the problem there is that fast bit, like Kaito's still there when that happens.
Yeah, it's true.
So it'd have to have gone down enough to obscure him, then pause the camera, do the switch, and then unpause it.
I'm curious.
But also, who would do it?
Yeah.
Because if it's just Kokichi, there's Kokichi and Kaito, but like, why would Kaito do it? Like, why if Kokichi was like, oh, I'm gonna trick everyone, and then it turns out that actually I'm gonna kill myself in there. Well, I don't know. I'm just like, what?
I am confused.
Yeah,
So the only thing that I can think of is that, again, I could be completely off base, and Kokichi's obviously saying, oh, it's because I want to win the game. But theoretically, if there's no way to positively identify the victim and the culprit, right, Monokuma can't actually render a judgment. And Monokuma is beholden to the rules of fairness and everything else, which means he wouldn't execute somebody if he couldn't truly determine who was the culprit. So I could potentially see Kokichi conspiring with Kaito to engineer that, which essentially creates a deadlock on the killing game situation because the class trial can never get resolved. But
that won't sort of solve. But then won't they just be trapped in a class trial forever?
I don't
And
know.
then they'll just starve to death.
Damn it! Me and my big mouth!
Which means switching out the victim would not be possible. Also, if the victim was switched, then that would mean Kaito is still alive.
No.
We already discussed this so many times. The chance of that happening is impossible.
It might be possible.
Huh?
There could be a trick to make the switch possible. We just haven't noticed it yet. She slowly turns to look at Himiko.
I don't do tricks, I do magic.
Okay, what magic would let someone do that?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not that good.
Oh? And what trick is that?
Oh no.
See? You don't know, do you? I already said it's impossible.
Maki's not wrong. There is a way it could be done. So we can't just give up here.
Hey, Shuichi, I'll think harder about this as well. So, can you confirm whether or not the victim switched places? If Kaito is alive or not?
Maki.
Don't you give that... No! No! You wipe that smirk off your face! I don't like the thought that I killed Kaito. I don't want that.
Okay then. Let's talk about the possibility that Maki Roll mentioned.
Himiko, if you call her that again.
Yes, please.
Okay.
I guess I'll forgive the amount of times that you strangled me every time I tried to say something that you like, Kaito.
What was that? All right, then let's all talk it over together.
Together.
Oh my god, this is making me feel sick!
And don't forget, you're not alone. Don't try to do everything yourself. It's only gonna wear you out. Just like my goatee. My soul patch. When times are hard, you gotta rely on your friends.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Jeez, you guys are a stubborn bunch. There's no trick.
You know what's going to be annoying is if at the end of all this, they're going to try to frame it as, oh, Kokichi was just trying to make everyone work together so that they'd be ready to handle the future by doing all of this. And it's like, no,
You mean if
he's still a fucking asshole.
You mean if he Nagito'd it, is what you're saying?
Actually, well, Nagito was going to up until he found out that they were the remnants of despair and then he wanted to kill them all.
I mean, yes, but the point is, it's that everything up until that point, though.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
That's probably another lie.
However, if the victims were switched, that would mean that the footage was altered. How could it have been altered when we know that the footage wasn't edited? If we could figure that out, maybe we'd know how they switched places.
I knew there was a trick to that video the whole time. Kokichi made it, so it's 100% suspicious.
Talking backwards.
Look, it's hard to do her voice, okay? It's
sorry.
bad. It's bad and
not
difficult. Suspicious. You're sticking now I'm sticking R's everywhere. Again.
Trick to that video.
Right there. That pause.
Oh right. Actually, okay, no. So now that we've had the refresher, right? Yeah, that pause. They just changed the arm. The only thing that's visible is the arm. So it could have been
just slid somebody out. Yeah.
Yeah. They just have to make sure they've got their arm in the right place. Which I mean, I guess the thing went down so quickly that you don't really get that much time to analyze it.
What could it be? What's suspicious about it?
Alrighty.
Safety function.
There
Or
must
is
be
it
some
Kaito's
trick to
coat?
that video. That's what you all gotta figure out.
There is no trick. You can check, but there's no editing function in that camera.
Did the placement of that camera seem suspicious to any of you? The filming angles seemed unnatural, don't you think? The person in that video, was it really Kaito? Something seemed off about that video to me. When the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment,
Could it be that the video was shot at another location?
Any other bright ideas?
Come on, everybody, speak up!
I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue.
Shot at another location.
or is it, so can we look at Kaito's coat again?
Clothes. Sorry. Kaito's clothes. Sorry.
The body was discovered only to the left. And then, can we watch the video again?
I'm gonna say that's the thing.
Wait, is the hole even there?
I think it was.
And it's weird because, like, he's not wearing his coat like he normally would either. It's
That's
just under him because
Yes.
he usually wears one arm in.
Yes.
Why would he do it like that?
But then they were talking about the angle of the video being weird. Oh, there is still like the sort of warning stuff on the floor. I was thinking like, was it in the car wash bit at the back? Like, how could they fake? I don't know yet.
I don't think they can fake the location.
I feel like something someone said gives us a clue. Put our heads together, we can find
Put
this.
our heads.
Sorry. Sorry. I can't. Oh, God
We
damn
won't
it.
fall into despair. Something, something.
Must be some trick with the video. There is no trick. There obviously is.
Because it's like, did it?
Actually, is it the video camera because Kokichi said it could pause? There's no editing function, but he could pause it? Or we can consent with...
We can't select the camera. Something seems off about that video.
Or is it the murder video on consenting with the pause?
Hydraulic press.
Stop for a moment.
Which, that could be the thing. Yeah, I think
because Shuichi said that someone said something that should give them a hint. I mean, I think it's Kibo referencing
the pausing,
press stopping.
So
yeah.
let's try the camera on that, I guess. Sorry, the murder video on that rather. And if not that, we can try hydraulic press maybe. There's no trick, no editing function. It seems suspicious. It seems pretty suspicious. The angle seemed unnatural, like it was from high up. And it was on some kind of tripod. Okay, something off at the hydraulic.
No. You think so too, right, Shuichi? The hydraulic press wouldn't stop when I lay underneath it, but it did stop for Kaito. This is obviously robophobia. I'll never forgive that bigoted hydraulic press. So that was not useful at all.
Well, no editing function in the camera. Oh.
Is it the safety safety function on?
Device will come to a halt when it detects a living organism. And then also the electro bomb. God damn it.
No, is it the safety function on? No, not on Peachy's one. You don't have to lie, do it now. Angle seeming natural.
Actually, I mean, that might be true. We could potentially lie.
That's true, but
like if you invert the safety, or if you invert the murder video and then try it on Kokichi's statement.
But they again didn't make a big point of saying, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have to beat him at his own game" or anything like that. Hangar's front shutter. I feel like someone said something that gives us a clue. Hold up. Murder video. And then where was the location again? Sorry, is there a picture of it? Where was it? Where was the picture of the... I'm looking for like the sort of the large picture that it had that showed you like the sort of the whole room with the president. Oh, here. Like the background and stuff. No, but it shows the metal character's crust, which we do know, definitely.
I've been able to get out the hang. Well, imagine Kokichi buggered off, didn't he?
I mean, unless, as you were saying, unless it really is the coat, because why is he wearing it like that? Because Kaito's coat is an option. It might just be that we're sort of not. It's not that bit yet, though. The angle seemed unnatural. I mean, yes, it did, but I don't think it really matters because it looks like it's been taken from the platform where the controls are. Something seemed off about the video to me when the hydraulic press stopped for a brief moment. Could it be that it was done in a different location? Oh, 1.5 minutes. God damn it!
I really don't know.
It's really frustrating. Oh, that just interrupts communication.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't stop the press. That's me getting confused again. Safety function. I mean, maybe again, just hydraulic press on Kibo. I really think it's about... I don't think it's the angle. I really don't think it's the angle. Not this combo.
Ah, there we go.
I agree.
God dang it.
Kibo is onto something. Isn't it weird that the hydraulic press stopped for a second?
Yes.
Because when Kibo and I first investigated that hydraulic press,
Wait, what was the bit of evidence?
It was the hydraulic press on Kibo's statement.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it didn't stop.
yeet.
Yes, that's right. The hydraulic press kept lowering itself without stopping.
But in the video,
Yeah, 'cause you can't. Then you can't see, and it briefly stops.
The hydraulic press stopped briefly. Right before it crushed the body?
Kaito cut his own arm off just to keep it there.
Why would it stop?
why did the press stop? There's only one reason I can think of.
Oh, God.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, what's the question? What is the question?
Why did the hydraulic press come to
Because
a
Kaito
stop?
was still alive, I guess.
I guess the sensor? So, how's everyone doing
Yeah,
today?
how's everyone's week going?
So how's the wife and kids doing okay?
Well, I'm the wife. I don't know who the kids are. We ain't got none.
Pepper and
Oh, I
and
suppose. I
cinnamon?
suppose.
The fur children.
The fur children. They're good. They're doing good.
Good, good.
Oh, whatever that thing is.
Oh, that's the control panel.
And then we got GLaDOS in the center there.
GLaDOS.
Was it? Why did it come to a stop? Control
And then
panels.
there will be cake. I lied. There will be no cake.
Oh no, Kokichi is GLaDOS? Confirmed?
What the hell is that even? Oh, it's an exisal.
It's an Excel, isn't
It's
it?
an exisal upside down.
Is it this thing?
Safety.
Well, that looks like the controls for the...
Yeah, it's the safety panel, isn't it?
Oh, because he
Excuse
pressed
me,
the
sorry.
stop button. That's why.
Bless me. Yeah, 'cause
It's as simple as he
I
pressed
got
the
it.
stop button.
yeah. Well, that or Kaito was still alive, so it stopped by itself. But could not be.
The only way to force the hydraulic press is the force stop.
Oh, sorry, I read that completely wrong.
The only way to stop the hydraulic press is the force stop button.
An electro bomb went off in the hangar, which would have interfered with the safety function.
Okay, yeah.
There would be no way to stop the hydraulic press unless someone used the force stop button.
Okay.
Force stop actually just has like a Jedi or something come out.
Hello there.
When you say someone, you mean Kokichi, right? He was the only one there.
Actually, maybe I pressed it by accident. I don't really remember. So, what of it? The press only stopped for like a sec. You can't switch the victim in such a short time. Can you?
That's true. There's also the question of how the bodies got switched while the camera was rolling. See what I did there? I'm specifying the fact that the camera was recording the entire time. Surely there's no way that the camera could have stopped recording for just a moment, right? That would have been clearly caught on camera. Candid camera, even.
While the camera was rolling. Ah, I see. It wasn't just the press that stopped.
Eh? Huh? What do you mean?
If you stop something else at the same time you stop the hydraulic press. Yes, I see it now. That's how the bodies were switched. If you stopped that, you could have swapped these bodies easily.
Oh no!
Really?
Really?
They were like, oh shit, we haven't used the mind. We haven't used the game that won the people that will definitely like. We got to include more of it.
Electro.
If we stop the electro hammer, that looks like the camera.
You look like a camera.
Oh,
Shit.
that's mean, I think.
Stupid game. Stupid game. Stupid game. Stupid game. Hate this one. No.
Boosh. I got it.
Complete.
The culprit stopped the video camera at the same time as the hydraulic press. Then, while the camera was off, they switched the body under the hydraulic press. After the body was swapped, the press and the camera were started simultaneously. So it just looks like the press stopped for a moment.
Using the magic of video editing. Boom. And there you could see that the hole was on his coat sleeve there as well.
That's what I've been saying this whole time! When did you ever say that?
So they stopped at the same time. The camera position. Woo. The camera position did seem odd to me. What?
No. Just her going on about the position again.
But now I get it. The trick wouldn't work unless it was set up
I
there.
guess just because of like how it was looking into it. but-
Angles,
yeah.
yeah.
Huh? Why?
To get the trick we just described to work, the camera had to be set up precisely.
On a tripod even.
Let's pin that down. Where was the camera set up?
It's got to be on the platform, right?
Yeah.
Right, so there's the press. So it's like around here somewhere? I guess, in fact, where the control panel is, looking at
Yeah.
that.
This is it.
And I suppose that way they could stop the camera and stop the press at the
Yeah,
same time.
yeah.
So, yeah.
The video camera must have been set up somewhere around here. To operate the press and the camera at the same time, it would have to be near the switch.
I was confused for a moment because that's the first time we've seen that view of that of that room.
Just
So it's
imagine
like,
if Kokichi just fat fingers the button for a second, it's like, oh, I missed!
Oh,
And
I
then-
missed!
And then it just crushes him anyway.
That's why the video was taken from that unnatural angle. Although it's really not that unnatural, I don't think, but I mean, kind of.
Just a bit plain.
If they were if they were recording it like normal, they would have used a better angle, like maybe a Dutch angle or a shot reverse shot.
And if it was recorded at such an odd angle,
Oh no.
and if it was recorded at such an odd angle, then that proves a trick was used.
I crushed him, and that alone proves I didn't kill him.
Camera angles, huh? Looks like your cosplayer experience is finally useful.
You're one to talk! Well, cosplay doesn't really come up all that much in class trials.
There was a reason the camera was set up there, but also a reason for the height.
There he goes.
When the press was stopped, you couldn't really see who was inside it, correct? That was intentional. The body is mostly hidden by the press, making the swap easier.
And that way he could get all of those buckets of pink paint in there as well.
The camera must have been placed at such a high position so it would produce that angle.
I wonder if they used that tripod in the hangar to adjust the camera's height.
Did they get that from the warehouse too? Jeez, that place is like a 4D pocket. Or perhaps an adventurer's backpack. I can't remember the name of it anymore. A bag of holding.
Bag of holding.
There we go.
Adventurer's backpack.
Look, I couldn't remember. I'm sorry. I don't play D&D. I'm just a bear. You don't get to make that reference.
Then that logic is correct, right? Kokichi used that video angle trick and switched the victim in the hydraulic press. In that case, Kaito is...
Before he was crushed in the press, he was swapped with a different body. So, Kaito's still alive.
What the fuck? Well, wait, just a minute.
Shuichi!
What? But I just summed it up so nicely.
Miko, the different body you mentioned. What are you talking about?
The bodies from the other cases. Kokichi's the mastermind, so he'd... Wait, the mastermind...
Yeah, Kokichi isn't the mastermind, so... I don't think he'd be able to produce a body to switch out.
What?
Well, Monokuma, do the rules allow for a body to be reused?
Very well. I'll answer that. Actually, I've been grinding down all the dead bodies into a smooth paste that I've then been feeding to you all through the kitchen. How else do you think you're gonna get your sustenance and nourishment?
You're giving in pretty easily.
Well, it's crucial information to make the trial fair. This discussion is pointless if it's not clear what the culprit was allowed to do, right?
You're a convenient mastermind. But I guess that's what makes defeating you worth my time.
Now then, regarding the reuse of a dead body. That's impossible! All the dead bodies have already been thrown away and recycled and fed into you guys. They're thrown away?
The other bodies are gone? Then who did Kaito switch places with?
Suppose it could just swap the arm. It
Yeah.
could probably use an arm from one of the effigies, maybe.
I was gonna say I'm still like, what if they did use an effigy?
And then yeah, there's the paint machine. You could just
Yeah.
something
Oh,
under it
yeah.
with the paint.
There is the paint machine, and there was a pink exisal. Huh.
Kokichi and Kaito were the only ones in the hangar at that time. If they were the only ones present during the body swapping trick, then the real victim was...
Well, so I guess we're now gonna have to say, wait, the other person in the hangar? They can't say
got it.
mastermind because it's not, because we've
No.
ruled out.
It wasn't an old body. It could only be...
What's wrong, Shuichi? Who did Kaito switch places with?
Maki, I think I missed something very important here.
Oh, well that's good. Something important?
If I have the timeline right, there were only 2 people in the hangar at the time. Which means that something had to have been decided before. I have to pin that down. Can't let anything escape me this time.
What?
Okay.
How were the
are
bodies
the
swapped?
bodies-
Only 2 people were in the hangar. Is it victim switch? No, it's not victim.
Victim.
V-I-C-T-I. Oh yeah, victim.
could be.
S-W-I-T-C-H-E. No. Well, okay, so V-I-C... T. T, please.
There's no T.
There was one.
T. I am SWAPPED swapped. There's no S, is there?
SWIT. Victim switch.
Change?
No, I think Taylor's right.
Or no, well, maybe... No, I think Sarah's right, because there is a C and an H. So maybe it is victim change.
Nope.
Nope.
That'd be a nope.
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. E?
Helped?
Oh, it could be helped. That's it. You've got it. H-E-L.
Nicely done, Sarah.
I didn't see
Thank
a P.
Oh no, there's gotta be a P. But where's the P? We need a P.
Oh, there we go.
I actually do need a P.
There we go.
I got a P.
Now you need a D.
Well, I got it. Somehow.
Sarah was on the case.
I can't believe I overlooked this.
I just don't know how they're gonna sort of get to this conclusion.
Yeah, I'm just like, what the? This fucking case just keeps elevating.
What do you mean?
There were only 2 people in the hangar at the time the bodies were swapped. Which means they were working together.
Huh? Working together?
The only 2 people involved in the swap were the victim and the culprit. The culprit was operating the camera and the hydraulic press while the victim lay inside.
They do a little high five.
Yeah. Tag team.
That's it.
If they switched places while the press and the camera was stopped, then the person who turned the camera and the press back on was the original victim. To put it simply, both people operated the press and camera at different times. An impossible trick, unless the victim and culprit agreed to cooperate beforehand.
The victim and culprit cooperated? Is that even possible?
It sounds bizarre, but perhaps that was the whole point. Commit a crime that was so confusing even Monokuma would be tricked.
Jeez, this culprit's a real jerk. So, have you realized who done it yet?
The culprit of the case. If my detective work hasn't failed me, the culprit inside that exisal,
He's Kaito.
it can only be them. The apparent victim we saw in the video was Kaito, which means... Kichi was operating the hydraulic press and camera. At first. If the 2 of them switched while the press was stopped, then the culprit who started the hydraulic press again and crushed Kokichi must be Kaito. So, the person inside that exisal isn't Kokichi. It has to be Kaito!
What did you say?
So, the culprit for this case is...
The culprit for this case is Aito Momota. That is what the ultimate detective has deduced, right?
Kaito is the culprit? What? You're joking, right? You can't be serious.
I don't want to believe it either, but it's the only way any of this makes sense. My detective work has led me to the conclusion that Kaito is the culprit.
Is that true? Is Kaito really in there?
Hey, answer us! If you really are Kaito, then...
I'm the culprit.
What?
Maki!
What?
Huh?
There's just no way that Kaito can still be alive. Because I'm the culprit.
Because of the poison. I was thinking, like, it's got to get back to the poison at some point. We've kind of not been focusing on that for a while.
Wait, you? But didn't you say...
I saw it with my own eyes. Kokichi drank the antidote that he stole from Kaito.
But what you didn't see was that he and I kissed afterwards.
Oh, don't.
No.
Someone's going to have written that.
No.
There's no doubt Kaito died. And he died because of my poison arrow.
But you told us you didn't want to kill Kaito, and...
Yes, I never wanted to. I wanted to believe that I didn't kill him. But the truth speaks differently. In the end, I was just running away from the facts.
I don't understand.
Maki, are you trying to protect Kaito? If he's the culprit, you're trying to help him get away?
There was only one antidote, so it's more likely he died from my poison arrow. This is the truth.
It's still not decided yet. I could have still killed him with the hydraulic press. Either way, those are the two options. Monokuma knows the answer, right?
Huh? Are those the only options?
I guess that's how things turned out.
No, that can't be! The person in the Nexusol is...
It's not Kaito! I saw Kokichi drink the antidote! There's no mistake. Kaito is dead. I killed Kaito. There is absolutely no doubt. That's the truth.
I thought so. Maki's trying to protect Kaito.
But I don't care.
I understand how she feels. But if Kaito is the culprit, why did he agree to Kokichi's plan? I can't imagine that Kaito would do something so selfish. There must be a reason for it. I truly believe that. But I have to get to the bottom of this before I can uncover the truth. But Maki, you don't know for certain that Kokichi drank the antidote.
They could have kissed afterwards, as Taylor said.
You saw him drink it right in front of you, but you couldn't confirm he actually did it? So maybe there's another possibility. I don't want to entertain this thought, but here it is.
Oh boy.
There it is, right there. Oh, whoa.
What are you talking about? Impossible. That's impossible. There is no other possibility! I killed Kaito!
Oh, I wondered.
Oh.
Oh, hold.
I killed Kaito. You're the one who's wrong. He died from my poison arrow. There's no other possibility. Also, why am I using a... I guess I'm an archer now.
Dang it. Oh.
She's also got a revolver.
It doesn't matter what you say. I'm telling you this is the truth. But you keep getting in the way. You're so goddamn annoying! It doesn't matter what you say. I was at the scene, so I know I'm not wrong. I'm sorry I kept quiet till now.
What is this?
It's masking it, isn't it?
Okay. I hate this game.
Final blow.
I pretended to drink
the antidote. I got it!
Ow! What the hell?
Kokichi just pretended to drink the antidote. He didn't actually drink it.
He pretended to drink it?
I'd love to know why, because I'm sure Kokichi wouldn't have friggin' agreed to this.
Again, the only reason I can think that he would is just to kind of perpetuate the confusion.
Maybe.
Or to win, basically. He plays the game to win. So, I mean, I guess if the whole thing was part of some plan to... And that would explain why Kaito went along with it, because if it was something where they were convinced that if there was some kind of unknowable stalemate, that there wouldn't be any choice but for Monokuma to let them go, Kokichi would be like, ha-ha, I won! And Kaito would be like, yeah, I'm gonna protect them all!
I'm just like, I'm not sure why it matters if you, like, if you win, if you end up dying as part of the challenge. At what point does it matter then?
Pete, it's because you're not a gamer, Pete.
Obviously,
sometimes it
right,
doesn't-
yeah, I guess.
You know, sometimes dying afterwards, but still winning is you know.
Kokichi's like, don't worry, I'll respawn afterwards, and then everyone will know I'm the winner.
Right. It's just not always about the money.
I killed myself, and that alone proves that I'm a winner.
Jeez.
Don't do that, kid.
No,
Don't take that out of context.
No. Drinking the antidote.
Suicide is badass.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
Drinking the antidote was part of his lie.
So, yeah, YouTube, please don't demonetize us.
Maki could only see so much through the window. She didn't confirm Kokichi drank it. I believe that Kokichi knew this and just pretended to drink the antidote.
I hate you, Taylor, for the fact that I've now got this idea of Kokichi taking all the antidote into his mouth and then freaking properly snogging Kaito to give him the... I hate that I can see this now. You get.
It's not a ship I want.
No.
But it's the ship you've got.
After Maki left, he gave the antidote to Kaito.
No, stop it!
With tongues. And...
No! No! A ship.
Fuck's sake.
Kaito and Shuichi, fine, just not that little prick.
What? Okay.
There's no context. If they're gonna ship anyone together, it's gotta be the bros. Although it could be a three-way, because Maki's there as well.
I like to imagine Maki and Kaito, honestly.
Yeah, true.
I appreciate that's because I'm boring. Sorry.
There's a strong possibility that all of this was done to make Kaito cooperate.
What, he did it to force him to cooperate?
Oh, because then that way Kokichi would be gone. He wouldn't be able to hurt anyone
Yeah,
anymore.
true.
Make him cooperate?
Swapping trick required the victim and culprit to work together. Kaito's cooperation was essential to Kokichi's plan. However, I don't think Kokichi would be able to sway Kaito so easily. He needed leverage. He gave Kaito the antidote in exchange for his cooperation.
In exchange for his own life, you mean?
Kaito had no choice. He had to cooperate after Kokichi saved his life. That's just Kaito's character. And Kokichi knew that. He swallowed his pride with the antidote and agreed to participate in Kokichi's plan. But was that really the plan?
Oh no.
I know. I'm sorry. We're going to have to find out next time because we ran out of time.
We did.
We ran out of time.
Sorry.
After 73 hours, I'm finally at the point where I want to see what happens.
Me too, pal.
It's been 73 hours.
Yes, unfortunately, that is all we have time for this episode. Thank you very much for tuning in and watching. If you do like what we do, then please consider giving us a like, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget, ring that notification bell. This is very distracting. Don't forget to tell your friends, family, loved ones, anyone who's interested, really. And until next time, we'll see you again. Take care.
Catch you in the next one, everybody.
And remember, everyone, in a life or death situation, sometimes a good old bit of man-on-man kissing is what you need to save your life, or something.
Just not with Kokichi.